Hey Beauty Chameleons, it is Tasha, and today I'm coming to you with a special request from one of my subscribers. She was looking for a fun smoky green eye. So, excuse me, I was looking through some of my old matte colors that I bought from the Sugar Sweet collection. I know I've only used them once. That's sick, isn't it? But anyway, if you guys did buy the colors like I believe this one's called Aquavert and the Club, this will make a nice combination with a base for a smoky eye. So, if you're looking for a fun smoky eye to work out with this weekend, stay tuned. I'm going to grab all my brushes and goodies and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to use in order to make the smoky eye is definitely a paint pot from MAC. The paint pot I'm going to use is called Underground, and it's just a black silvery cream type of a base. Now what you can use is your fingertip if you want to apply this on, or just a flat brush. So I'm going to take my flat brush and go across the base of my lash line. You don't need to put a lot, okay? Just make sure the color is concentrated along the lower portion of your lid, and then slightly blend it up to about your crease bone, okay? So about right here is where you want to stop with this paint pot. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just blend the color just slightly so that you have a slightly base to work with on the lid of the eye, okay? Now if you want a little bit more dramatic, you can bring it just a little further out, just like so. Otherwise you could have stopped right where I began. So just don't forget to go back and kind of smudge it so that you don't have too much on and then you don't have any creasing. Now mind you, I did already apply a eyeshadow primer from Smashbox. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Lip Primer. The next thing you want to do is take your shadow and break out your Sugar Sweet collection colors. I'm going to use the first color, is called Club. This is kind of a greenish, blackish, iridescent kind of smoky color. So I decided to use this one for a green smoky eye. I'm just going to take, and this is a Sigma brush, number 252, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that color and just kind of swipe it onto the brush and begin patting it on so that we don't have a lot of pigment fallout, and apply it to the entire lid portion of the eye. Okay, so I want the color to be really smoky. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take another Sigma brush, and this is the SS24 or 224, just like the MAC 224. And I'm going to take the same color, Club, and kind of get some of that color on and start working it out on my crease and just slightly above the crease. And we just want to make sure we kind of blend that color out just a little bit so we can start creating that gradient smoky eye. But once that's completed, you can just kind of softly blend out the edges of it, and you're starting to build that up, okay? Now the next thing I'm going to do after I blend this out, I am going to go ahead and grab another color from the Sugar Sweet collection, and I believe this color was called Aquavert, and it's just a lighter green, okay? And I'm going to use the same brush, the Sigma SS224, get some of that color on and slightly blend above my crease line, and blend that almost to, but not all the way to, my brow. And again, I'm taking some of that color and work my way toward the inner portion of my eye, just back and forth like a windshield washer motion. Pretty much blended. You can take a little bit and blend more toward the brow bone area of the eye, but we are not done by any means. So we're starting to develop a nice little nighttime smoky look. This is not totally dramatic, but it is something that you probably wouldn't do for day. But the next color I'm going to go ahead and grab is, let's see, this is the Rite of Spring. It's a matte color again. It's kind of like a light, they call it more of a Velux pearl, so it's not quite matte, but it has a little shimmer or sheen to it. I'm going to use that as my highlight color underneath my brow, and then also slightly to blend out the edges around the Aquavert. Okay, just to kind of finish that off a little bit so you don't have any rough edges. And then the other thing I'm going to do, just to get a little bit toward the inner portions of my eye, I'm going to take a rounded smudge brush, or you can take a flat shader brush or a smaller shader brush, and take a little bit more of this color here, the Rite of Spring, and just lightly dab just a little bit in the inner portion of the eye area, the inner corner, just to brighten up that area. We don't want to be completely blacked out. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and take a pencil brush from MAC. I'm going to use exclusive Sigma brushes today, but I'm using Sigma's, and it's the SS219, so a 219 brush from Sigma. And I went back and grabbed my club shadow, and I'm going to take a little bit of that club shadow and run it along the outer lower portion of my lower lash line, and I'm going to remember to kind of blend that back up so it kind of connects right in here. And then I'm also going to take a little bit more of that color and run it along my lower lash line all the way to the inner corners of my eye. So once I'm done that, I'm going to grab a darker color. Now you can take your matte carbon or just any black shadow that's dark, almost blackout. This is Smashbox Blackout, and I'm using the same pencil brush from Sigma, the SS219, and I'm going to run over that line just a little bit more so it darkens it up, the outer corners of my eye. And don't worry about if you get some fallout, you can always go back and clean that up later. And kind of run it just on the outer corners, and then also on the inner corners. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm going to go ahead and take that SS224 brush, which is like your blending brush or your crease brush, and I'm going to add a little bit more of that black color to my crease area of my eye so I can darken up and get more drama in the outer corners of my eye. So just go ahead and take that SS224 brush, get a little bit of your black shadow. I'm using Smashbox Blackout, and I'm just going to take that black and run it on the inner portions of my eye, or my crease area. You see how it's starting to darken up already? Now I'm going to take my brush and just slightly blend that back and forth, blend it out a little bit. And don't worry about this starting to get dark, so we're going to go back again and add a little bit more of that club again, just to intensify my lid portion of the eye, and then also to soften up the black and the inner crease. So go ahead and grab that club again and go on the lid portion, and then also go along the inner portion of your eye just to soften it up just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of that Aqua Vert again, just so we can redefine that green portion of the eye right around here, just to intensify that up just a little bit more. And then once you've done that, you pretty much have a nice green smoky eye. So what I'm going to do now, this is going to take just a little bit too much of time. I'm just going to go ahead and simply add my false lashes, and I forget what these are. These are by NYX. I don't remember the number, but it's by NYX. I'm going to add those to my eye, and then I'm also going to line my inner rim of my eye with Stila. This is the black Kajal, or excuse me, the Onyx Kajal liner. It's just a black, creamy, smooth liner that's really nice to kind of define the eye area. And then I'm going to also line my upper lash line with MAC, and it's the Fluid Track and Black Track. I can't talk. It is the MAC Fluid Line in Black Track. I'm going to go ahead and line my eye, and then I'll reveal the final look. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Here's the final look. So what did you guys think? Do you think this would be a nice look to wear out at the club or wherever you guys going out for a special occasion? But basically for this final look, I decided to do a fun little real quick cheek color. I haven't used this in a while, but it's from NARS, and it's called Canes, Cons, whatever. But it's a multitasker. I bought this in a haul a long while ago, and I just never used it before. So I just add a little bit to my cheek. You can also use this as a lip color and an eye color if you choose to, if you need some real quick, fast makeup. And for the lip color, I decided to use Angel from MAC, and this is just a soft pink nude color. But my lips tend to be a very pink by themselves, so I needed to tone it down just a little bit. So I took this color from Lorac. It's called Couture Shine. Yeah, Couture Shine, and it's called Vintage. And it's just a very pretty, you can see I probably already swatched my hand, but it's just a very pretty nude color. You can almost wear this by yourself. You just want a real quick natural look. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this look, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you also have any special requests, definitely leave your special requests below, or send me a private message and I'll definitely get to those. But stay tuned. There will be more tutorials coming up soon, some product reviews and some dramatic look as well. So thank you so much for watching my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're new and haven't subscribed, definitely make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.